Okay, so have a seat, relax. We're going to get started in just a minute here. Test, 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 test. All right, so find your comfortable spot. You can sit on the floor or in a chair or with your legs crossed or straight, however you feel comfortable. We're gonna sit and begin with breathing. So just however you're sitting, just make sure your spine is straight and your arms are relaxed. And we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale slowly through our mouth with control. Inhale through your nose, fill your lungs completely with air, and then slowly exhale through your mouth. Imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath as you exhale. Inhale and exhale as you need to. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Slowly inhaling, filling your lungs completely with air, and on the exhale, squeezing out all of the air. As you inhale, feel your spine getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your body where you're sitting. Now, in the next inhale, we're going to move our arms above our head as we inhale through our nose. Try and bring the palms of your hands together if you can. And then when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Breathing through our nose. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, lowering. Continue synchronizing your breath with your movement. No rush, slowly inhaling and exhaling. As you inhale, lift your chest as you lift your arms. On the exhale, relax your shoulders. Now on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale through your nose and lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale, lowering your arms and hands down. Breathing through your nose. No rush, slowly inhaling and exhaling. Focus on filling your lungs with air. Synchronizing your movement with your breath. One more time on each side, and when you're done, we're going to bring our hands together in prayer posture in front of our chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra, palms touching. All right, now from here, we're going to take our left hand and place it to the left side, kind of behind you to the side. We're going to use that for support. And then take your right arm to the right side of your body, parallel to the floor. Now, from here, we're going to inhale and lift our fingertips up toward the ceiling. And when we exhale, we're going to reach to the left side of the room, taking our arm over our head, opening up our right side of our body, lifting your chest as you exhale to the left side. And when you're ready to inhale, come back up, lifting your fingertips, your right fingertips up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your right hand and arm back down. Again, on the inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, breathing through your nose. Exhale, reaching over your head to the left side of the room, lifting your chest, stretching the right side of your body. When you're ready to inhale, back to the center, follow your breath. One more time, reaching for the left side. And then we're going to switch arms. So take your right hand to the right side behind you and move your left arm to the left side. Continue following your breath. Inhale, reaching your left fingertips up toward the ceiling. Exhale, taking your left arm over your head, reaching for the right side of the room. Try and keep your hips on the ground as you do this. When you're ready to inhale, reaching your left fingertips up toward the ceiling. And on the exhale, lowering your left hand down. Continue moving with your breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. No rush, inhaling and exhaling. Just breathing deeply. Releasing any tension you may feel by following your breath. One more time, reaching for the right side. And then lower your hands down and bring them in front of you. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. Now move your arms parallel to the floor with the palms of your hands facing down. And we're going to make a small circle in one direction, slowly rotating, breathing naturally through your nose as you need to, inhaling and exhaling. Making a small circle, slowly rotating. And then move in the opposite direction. Small circle, slowly rotating, breathing through your nose as you need to. And then pause, bend your arms into cactus position with the palms of your hands facing forward. And then bring your forearms together in front of your face. Together touching, palms touching. Now, keeping your elbows lifted, interlace your fingers, keeping your forearms together. We're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating around. Breathing naturally as you need to through your nose, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Keeping the elbows lifted as you do this, forearms together. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. Keeping your elbows lifted. And then pause, release your fingers, and lower your hands in front of you in prayer posture. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to do cat-cow. So we're going to get into a tabletop position on all fours. So spread your knees apart. Place your hands under your shoulders with your fingers spread wide apart. Make sure your knees are under your hips, fingers spread wide apart. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. We're going to keep our arms straight as we do this. In cat-cow, our head moves last. And you're going to inhale and exhale through your nose, moving within your range of flexibility. So go ahead and inhale as you arch your lower spine and lift your chest. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine as we arch our upper back like a cat toward the ceiling and lower our head. On the inhale, we're going to arch our lower spine and lift our chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Follow your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time in each direction. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward, keeping our left knee above our left ankle. When you're ready, come on up with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And then if you'd like to go further, you can bring your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if you'd like a deeper stretch in your right, so as you can tilt your body to the left side as you open up the right side of your body, lifting your chest. And then back to the center. And then lower your hands back down to prayer posture in front of your chest. We're going to inhale, make a circle with our hands. Exhale as we pull our navel in and bring our hands down to the floor next to our left foot. Now from here, we're going to keep our right hand on the ground, keeping our right arm straight. We're going to inhale our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, reaching, inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Twisting our torso to the left side as we lift our left fingertips toward the ceiling. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your left hand down. And you can get onto the fingertips of your hands and fingers if you'd like. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward into a lower right lunge. We're going to make sure our right knee is above our right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like to go further, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if you'd like to go further, you can tilt toward the right side of the room, opening up the left side of your body, stretching that psoas muscle. And then back to the center. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture if they were above your head. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands reaching up. And then exhale as you pull your navel in and bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Keeping your left hand on the floor, keeping your left arm straight. We're going to inhale our right fingertips up toward the ceiling. And breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Lifting as you breathe. And then inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your right hand down to the floor. Again, you can get onto your fingertips to push the floor away and pull your right foot back. So we're in a tabletop position again. And from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So in puppy pose, you're going to keep your knees under your hips, pull your navel in toward your spine, and then slowly walk your hands forward, keeping your hips in the air, fingers spread wide apart as you lower your torso and forehead down to the ground, opening up your shoulders and armpits toward the floor, relaxing your neck and shoulders, breathing through your nose. Imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to do child's pose. So spread your knees wide apart, bring your feet together, and we're going to lower our hips to our heels, and then lower our forearms and our forehead and torso down to the ground, breathing through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your hands, and come back up to a tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. Try and scoop your hips under you as much as possible. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling, lifting your chest. And if you'd like to go further, you can tilt to the right side, opening up the left so as breathing through your nose. And then back to the center. Inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. And we're going to inhale as we make a circle with our hands. Exhale as we pull our navel in, bending forward, placing our hands on the floor next to our right foot. And again, keeping our left hand on the ground, our left arm straight. We're going to inhale our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, breathing as we need to through our nose, inhaling and exhaling as you twist your torso to the right side. And then inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, bring your hand down next to your right foot. We're going to push the floor away as we pull our right foot back, and then step our left foot forward. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle, and when you're ready, bring your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. Keep your left knee above your left ankle. Scoop your hips under you as much as possible. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if you'd like, you can bend over toward the left side, opening up your right side. Breathing through your nose, lifting your chest. And then back to the center. Inhale, reaching up, and then exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. And then from here, we're going to inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands to the floor next to your left foot. Keeping your right hand on the floor, keeping your left knee bent. We're going to inhale our left fingertips up toward the ceiling as we breathe naturally through our nose, inhaling and exhaling as you need to, twisting our torso to the left side, reaching as much as we can. Then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your left hand down to the floor. We're going to push the floor away as we pull our left foot back, and now we're in a tabletop position again. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again, or I'm gonna do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, just make sure your fingers are spread wide apart. Your index fingers are facing forward. Your shoulders are rotated so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your thighs. We're gonna get onto the balls of our toes and push the floor away as we lift our hips in the air, keeping our knees slightly bent, opening up our shoulders and armpits like we did in puppy pose. And then we're going to alternate, lifting the heels of our feet off the ground as we walk the dog, stretching the backs of our legs, keeping our knees slightly bent, relaxing our neck and shoulders. And when you're ready, just pause and breathe and try and relax. Pushing the floor away with your hands, keeping your hips in the air. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. Keeping your knees slightly bent, heels off the ground. And then lower your knees down to the ground, back to tabletop position. And we're going to spread our knees again wide apart. Sit back in child's pose. Bring your feet together. Lower your hips to your heels. Lower your forearms and your torso and forehead down to the ground and breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat with our feet straight out in front of us. Sit up straight, arms by your side. Inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, lowering them down, breathing through your nose. Now notice your neck and your spine should be in alignment. Your chest should be lifted as you're sitting up straight. So we want to keep our neck and spine in alignment as they are right now. We're going to inhale, reaching our hands up toward the ceiling, and then exhale, tilting your torso forward, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Try not to bend your head, but move your torso forward. And when you go as far as you can, relax your arms and hands to the outside of your legs. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your feet. And exhale, relaxing your torso. Go as far as you can. Try not to bend your head. Just breathe. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your feet. And exhale, relaxing down. If you're already all the way down, just feel free to relax your head on your knees. But if you're not, like I'm not, then just continue breathing into any tension you feel. Breath will help your body release tension and expand. As you inhale, lift your chest. And then pull your navel in as you inhale. Reach your hands up toward the ceiling as you come up. And exhale your arms and hands down by your side. Now from here, we're going to take our left foot to the outside of our right thigh, keeping our left knee in the air. We're going to keep our right leg straight, However, if you'd like a deeper twist, you can bend your right leg. Just make sure your hips are on the ground. Now your left knee is in the air. Take your left hand behind your left hip, and then take your right arm to the right side of your body, parallel to the floor. Inhale as you sit up straight. Exhale as you rotate toward the left side. Take your right arm, wrap it around the top of your left knee as you twist toward the left side of the room. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting to the left side. If you'd like, you can take your left hand and arm behind your torso and grab your right hip with your left hand. Inhale, sitting up straight. Exhale, gently twisting. And then inhale as you come all the way around to the right side. And then release your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. And then pause. Now we're going to take our right foot to the outside of our left thigh, keeping the left leg straight. Or if you'd like, you can bend your left leg. Just make sure your hips are on the ground. So with the right knee in the air, we're going to take our right hand behind our right hip and sit up straight. Take our left arm to the left side of our body. Inhale as you sit up straight, and then exhale as you turn your torso to the right side of the room. Take your left arm and wrap it around the front of the top of your right knee as you rotate toward the right side of the room. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting to the right side. If you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip with your right hand. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, gently twisting. Sitting up straight. Breathing through your nose. And then release, come all the way around to the left side and straighten out your legs. Gently lift your knees up and down. Now we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent and our feet separated. So knees are bent, feet are separated. Move your arms parallel to the floor. And from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest. And then exhale, we're going to tilt back. And then if you can, lift the heels of your feet off the ground. If you want, you can use your hands to support your legs. If you're using your hands, you would then, if you want to, try and straighten out one leg or the other or both. If you're keeping your arms parallel to the floor, you can do the same thing. Find your balancing point. And then lower your feet down, grab your elbows or wrists, and relax. Sitting up straight, breathing through your nose. Now from here, we're going to do another balancing pose. We're going to reach our hands down to our toes and grab your toes with your fingers. Then walk the heels of your feet in toward your spine, toward your hips rather. And then from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest, tilt back, and lift the heels of our feet off the ground. And again from here, if you'd like, you can straighten out your legs, holding your toes. Find your balancing point. If you fall out, get back in, breathing as you need to through your nose. Try and quiet your mind. Find your balancing point. Focus on one point, somewhere in front of you. And then lower your feet down. And from here, we're scooting up to the front of our mat with our arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your spine, and then exhale as you slowly, with control, bring your spine down to the floor and stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now from here, we're going to walk our feet under our knees as much as possible, and then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat, keeping your knees separated. Now keeping your shoulders on the ground, we're going to inhale through our nose, and as we exhale, we're going to allow our knees to relax to the left side as we turn our head to gaze at our right hand, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Knees relaxing to the left side, head turned to gaze at our right hand. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side, and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand while keeping your shoulders on the ground. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale your knees and your head back to the center. And we're going to move our arms down next to our torso, and then walk your feet under your knees again. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And then from here, we're going to inhale. So your feet should be under your knees as much as possible. Hands on the floor next to your feet. Palms facing down. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to inhale, lifting our hips off the ground, tightening our gluteal muscles as we lift our hips on the inhale. And then when you exhale, we're going to lower our hips an inch away from the ground, not all the way. When you're ready to inhale, lift, tighten your gluteal muscles, pushing the heels of your feet into the ground as you inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hips down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. Follow your breath. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground and continue to breathe naturally. Move your straight arms under your hips and interlace your fingers as you inhale and exhale through your nose, keeping your hips lifted. Your gluteal muscles are tight, using the heels of our feet to push into the ground as we lift our hips and breathe through our nose as needed. Keeping the gluteal muscles tight. Now in the next exhale, we're going to lower our hips as we take our arms from under our hips and lower our hips all the way down to the ground. And then we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine again and straighten our right leg on the ground, keeping our left knee bent. Right leg is on the ground. Left knee is bent. Now lift your left foot off the ground and take your hands and interlace your fingers below your left knee. And then take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. As you exhale, gently pull your left knee and shin toward your left shoulder, while keeping your right leg on the ground. Only go as far as you can while keeping your right leg on the ground. If your right leg is coming off the ground, then release your left knee and shin so that your right leg is on the ground. So go as far as you can and then just breathe through your nose. Make sure your left foot is relaxed. With each exhale, gently pulling your left knee and thigh toward your left shoulder, simultaneously keeping your right leg all the way down on the ground. If you don't feel your entire right leg on the ground, then release your left leg and let your right leg come down. And then lower your left foot, take your hands off your left shin and straighten out your left leg. Bend your right leg and place your right foot on the ground. So your left leg is on the ground, your right foot is on the ground as your right knee is bent. Now notice your left leg on the ground. That's where we want to keep it. Go ahead and lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right shin and right knee toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. Go as far as you can while keeping your left leg on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then release, lower your right foot down. And now go ahead and bend both knees, both feet should be on the ground. And from here, we're going to inhale both feet and our hands into the air. Bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet and pull your feet down into happy baby pose so that your knees go to the outside of your arms. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, releasing any tension we feel in our spine, breathing through our nose. And if you'd like, you can rock up and down as well, or side to side, moving around as much as you can, holding your feet, releasing any tension you feel in your spine and shoulders. If you fall out, get back in. And then inhale, both hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down to the ground. Now from here, we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So lie on your back. We're going to close our eyes and focus on our breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. As you lie on your back, separate the heels of your feet. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. With your eyes closed, focus on your breathing. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your legs. Relax your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body as you focus on your breath. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your body and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You can sit with your legs straight or crossed, however you feel comfortable. And then from here, we're going to do a final breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale with a strong breath through as we lower our arms, breathing out through our mouth. We'll do that 3 times. Inhaling through our nose, exhaling with a strong breath through our mouth. And then we'll do a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again, inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right. Well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Good night.